Hey G Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we got this cool object here, and pretty much what this is a video smart door lock that also works as a doorbell as well, which is really cool. So if you guys really think about it, it is a 3-in-1. You guys get the door lock option, the video camera option, and a doorbell option. And the way how you open it is actually very easy. You do have the keypad to actually open it, or you can use the finger scanner on top to open it as well. And eventually for the one that we got right here is a brand called eufy Security, which is also under the Anchor brand. If you guys seen my previous video, I actually reviewed a few other video doorbell before and even smart door lock. But this one definitely has to be one of the coolest one out of all of them because you guys get so much stuff in here. Because you guys get so many different features on here. I believe the name of this product is the S330 Video Smart Door Lock. And they mentioned the video quality that's on here or the image quality is 2K resolution. And when you guys turn on the side, they do provide some specs and features about the product. So this is what's included in the app when you guys do use it. And if you guys turn to the back, here's more specs and features about the product. So they mention how it is weather resistant, it's easy to install. It also has the fingerprint option to open the door like I mentioned. And the cool thing about the product is the fact that allows you guys to unlock it anywhere using Wi-Fi, even if you guys are not there. As long as the product is connected to Wi-Fi and connected onto your app, they can open it and access it anywhere you guys want. So this is what the package looks like when you guys do get it. Let me open up to show you guys what's included inside. So once you guys do open it, here's what the inside looks like. If you see how it all was protected, but let's take it out. So here is the first part that's included inside. So this door lock option for you guys to lock it or open it. And it does have the brand name eufy Security on here. And then here is the other side. So I'm assuming this side right here is where you guys can put it onto the wall, onto your door when you guys do screw it on and set it up. And if you guys do take it out, that is what the inside looks like. And I do have the padding or the cushion on here, so that way when you guys do install in the wall, it won't damage the surface. So that is the first thing inside. Next thing that we do have right here is the actual product in the front. And they do have this wrapping on the front, so I do take it out. Once you guys remove the wrapping, here's what the product looks like. So top right here, we do have the finger sensor option for you guys to open it with your finger. Kind of like a touch ID for a smartphone. Right here, we do have the security camera. Here we do have the brand name. Right here, we do have the touchpad for you guys to use. Right here, we do have the doorbell option for you to press. And if you guys turn to the bottom, here is what it looks like in the bottom. So this one probably like the power button for you to turn it on. Here we do have the option for you to plug in cable to recharge it. And right here is probably a speaker for you to use. So that way you can use a two-way audio if you guys want to. And then right here in the back, we do have the cable for you to plug it in to set it up when you guys do use it. And for this part right here is where it's going to insert it into the other side, which is right here in the back. So I'll show you guys how to set that up in a second. When you guys do feel the overall weight of the product, it definitely feels very high quality and very heavy. But that is the second part that's on here. If you guys do take this part out, underneath that we do have some more stuff. So right here we do have an envelope. If you guys do open up, inside they do give you guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And they provide some stickers for you to stick to let people know you guys are protected using eufy Security product. Next thing inside, you can see they do provide a key. And the way how you use the key is right here. So if I do pull this part out, you can see right there we do have a key slot where you use a key if you guys do need to. So it's hidden behind the chime. So that's actually pretty cool. Next thing that we do have right here is the deck bolt for you to set it up. Next thing inside they do provide a strike plate and some screws as well for you to set it up. And here we do have some more screws for that part as well, the strike plate. Next thing inside right here, they do provide a rechargeable battery pack if you guys need to replace it. So if I do take it out, let me show you guys what it looks like. So here is what it looks like on this side, and here is our side. So the way how I recharge it is by using USB-C cable right here, you can see. And the very last thing inside, we do have the chime that also works as a Wi-Fi bridge for the actual product when you guys do use it. And having that Wi-Fi option is really convenient, so that way when you guys want to use it anywhere to control it, that is what this is for. And this side right here, we do have the plug for it to set up in the back, because for the back part right now, it has that. So what I do is insert it in and unlock it. If you guys want to unlock it, there's a little button for it to push, but we'll just keep it as is. And then for both sides, you do have the option to raise it up because it works as a Wi-Fi bridge, if you can see. So I'm assuming the front part right here is a speaker when you guys do use it. Right here we do have the brand name. Top part right here we do have the sync button. On this side right here we do have an SD card slot for you guys to use if you guys do want to. And on this side right here we do have a reset button for you to press. And that is everything that's included in the package. One thing that I do want to mention before we do plug it in is throughout the product there's a lot of different options available on here. So they do have the motion sensor option on here, the light detector option, the microphone on here, the battery indicator light on here, and so much more. So really cool how it has all the different features on here for you guys to use. So that way if you guys really wanted to, you guys can just use one device and don't need to buy like multiple things, such as the doorbell option, the video camera option, and also the smart door lock option. You guys get all of that all in one, which is really cool. So what I want to do right now is I set it up to show you guys how it works. And when we do set it up, I'm not going to drill it onto a wall or anything. I'm just set it right here and show you guys how it works and when it actually works. So to get started, so first thing I want to do is take this part out. And what you guys want to do is insert it in. The way how I know which side is which is by looking right here. So the top part right here, which says top. And when you guys do set it up, it depends on where your door is, whether it's facing this way or this way. You do want to make sure you guys put it in the right side when you guys do set it up. For this test, it won't matter because I'm just doing a quick little test to show you guys how to actually set it up. So if you guys do put it through, if you guys do test it out, and see it does work. And since we're not installing on the wall, what I'm going to do is take the part out. Next thing I want to do is work on this part. Once you guys do that, you guys can put it through as well. And then what you guys want to do is plug the two cables on here. So one right here and one right here. So it's going to be hard for me to show you guys. So I'm actually just plug it in first and show you guys what it actually looks like. Alright, so once you guys plug in both the cable, this is what it actually looks like. So what you do right now is fit this part into this part right here. So just like this. Once you guys fit it inside, you guys can put it back on the cover. Once you guys put it through, this is what the part should look like. So let's do test it out. You can see how it does open and close. And when you guys set this part up, there's actually somewhere for you guys to screw it inside before you guys put in the cover, which is right there. So obviously when you guys do set it up and when you guys do drill it onto the wall, it'll be much easier than when you guys hold it like this. But just for this test, I want to hold it like this to show you guys how to install it and what the part looks like if you guys will use like this. But once you guys do set it up, now you guys ready to start using it. So what I'm going to do right now is to plug this onto the wall so that we can use the chime option. So I'm plugging to the outlet that we do have right here. Once you guys do plug it in, what we're going to do right now is connect it onto the app. And obviously in order for us to connect on the app, we need to turn on the product. So before I turn on the product, let me plug in cable to show you guys how to charge it. So I do plug in cable on the bottom. Once you guys do plug it in, eventually it does turn on.
Welcome to eufy Security. Please download the eufy Security app to complete setup.
So now we want to go to the eufy Security app and set it up. So let's do that first. So if you guys don't have the app, feel free to download it. I already have it all downloaded because I do have multiple devices from this brand. So once you guys go to the app, this is what the app looks like. So I do press right here. You guys don't go all the way down and look for the one that you do have, which will be right here, Video Smart Lock. So you can see on this page right here, it tells you guys to set the Wi-Fi bridge. So I do have it connected. So if I click on next, it tells you guys to use one of these. So this is one that I do have. And it tells you guys to scan the QR code in the bottom. So I'm going to do that first. Once you guys scan the QR code, it shows you guys this page to show you guys how to set it up and where to set it up. So if I do click on next, the next page will show you guys what to do. So once you guys follow the step on here, I'm going to click on next. And next page right here, it tells you guys to connect it onto the same Wi-Fi at the Wi-Fi bridge. So let's do that first. So in order for the connection to pop on, you guys need to press and hold the sync button on top for 2 seconds. Once you guys hear that beep and say ready for setup, you guys can click on it. And next page will tell you guys to connect on the Wi-Fi. So when you guys connect on the Wi-Fi, it only works with 2.4 network and not 5G.
Testing Wi-Fi connection.
So now it's connecting.
Connected to the Wi-Fi successfully.
So now connected, if you guys heard. So it might take a few minutes to connect it. Now connected, you can see.
Device was added successfully.
Alright, so it got added successfully. And tell you guys to name the device. So I'll just name it Video Doorbell. And right here show you guys it was added successfully. So I'll click on next. And then right now it's updating the firmware that's on the product for the Wi-Fi bridge. So I'm gonna wait for it to do that first. So while it's updating the firmware that's on here, I want to show you guys one thing that you guys need to set up, which is for this part right here.
Please download the eufy Security app to complete setup.
Which is for this part right here. So what I'm gonna do is slide it open. Once you guys slide it open, that is where you're gonna put in the battery, which is right here. So let's do insert it in. Once you guys put it in, that's what the part looks like. So now you can put it back on the cover. So that way I do have the battery on here. Now I'm gonna see the update is finished. So I do press right here. And tell you guys that you do have solid internet connection. And they tell you guys to put a micro SD card inside, anything from 16 GB to 128 GB. You guys can feel free to skip it for now if you guys want to. And now I'll give you guys the option to connect it onto the smart door lock. So we have to add device. Click on the one you guys want to add. And then once you guys click on add device, it will take you to this page where you guys can start setting up. So they do provide you guys a video to show you guys how to install it. So I do click right here. Next step, I tell you guys to press on sync button. So what I'm doing right now is press the sync button, which is right here. So I have to open up again. And see right there, we do have the sync button. So I'm pressing that button right there. So I'm pressing and hold it until you guys hear a beep. Once you guys hear the beep, you're gonna click on next. And I tell you guys the next page will give you guys a QR code to scan on the video doorbell. So I'm gonna click OK.
Ready to add device.
So once you guys scan the QR code,
Device was added successfully.
So once you guys scan the QR code and see I found the device, so the next page will tell you guys to name your device. So I'll just put front door for now. The next page will tell you guys to close the lock. So right now you can see it's locked already. So we're gonna go next step. So the next page will tell you guys to close the lock so that we can synchronize it on here. So this will be unlocked and this will be locked. So once you guys do lock it, if you guys press the button,
Calibration complete.
so it does work. And now I tell you guys to set a passcode from 4 to 8 digits. I'll just type 1, 2, 3, 4 and use that code for now. So I'll just set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do 1, 3, 7, 9 because it wouldn't let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you guys finish setting that up, it tells you guys to set your fingerprint on here. So start enrollment.
Start fingerprint setup.
So what you have to do is put your finger on here, just like the Touch ID.
Please slightly adjust the position of your finger on the sensor. Fingerprint setup complete.
Once you guys finish setting up, it tells you guys some more tips in terms of how to use it. We'll click done for now. Once you guys are done with that, it tells you guys to update the software on here or the firmware as well for the video doorbell. So it's updated as well. So they mentioned how it probably take around 18 minutes. So I'm gonna let it do its own thing first. So we just finished the update. If you guys press right here, now you're ready to start using it. So test it out and see what it looks like. So I'm gonna hold it like this. If you guys do turn it on, once you guys do turn it on, this is what the bot looks like. So I can see the image quality or the video quality on here definitely looks very high quality. And when you guys do look on the app, there's a lot of different things on here. So it does show you the date and the time, and it does give you guys an unlock or lock option. On the bottom, we do have a record option, a screenshot option, a call option, quick response, and sound option. So I'm assuming calling is allow you guys to talk to the other person on the other end. If you guys press on top corner, you do have the option to control all these different settings on here. Just like any other security camera from the brand, you can see. So we do have the motion detection option. We do have the auto lock option, quick response, power management, one touch locking, scramble passcode option, wrong try protection. We do have night vision, indoor chime, and you do have the option to share the device and all these other options as well. You do have the option to share the device, and you guys have all these different options as well. So if you click on video setting, you guys can change the video quality. So whether if you guys want high quality or low quality, you can adjust all that on here. Even the recording quality as well. So right now the full HD, you do have the option to use 2K HD or storage saver. And if you guys notice right here, it shows you guys the battery percentage and it shows you guys whether or not it's connected onto Wi-Fi. If you guys do go back, here is what the front page looks like for the actual device. So same thing for this one, it shows you guys it's unlocked. It shows you the battery percentage and it does give you guys a lock option. So if you guys do want to lock it, you guys can press this button. And that will lock it. If you guys press and hold again, that will unlock it. So really cool how to give you guys the option to unlock it or lock it on the app. Or if you guys want to do it manually on here, you do have the option available as well. And if you guys want to use a fingerprint, just put it on top. That works as well. If you guys do use the code, you can see it does work. Unlock it. That works as well. If you guys want to use a key, feel free to use a key. If you guys open it, let me get the key. So they do give you guys 2 of the keys. Once you guys put your key inside, if you guys try to use it, you can see it does work. And the other way as well. So really cool to give you guys that option available. Once you guys are done, you guys put it back inside. So those are the 4 different ways for you to open it. The fingerprint, the touchpad, the key, or the app. And like I mentioned on the product, it does have a chime. So we have to press on it 1 time. So it does make the noise on here and actually on the actual chime as well, which is really cool. And when you guys do press the chime, and when you guys do press the chime, it'll notify you on the app. Same thing if you guys use the motion sensor option, etc. It will let you guys know as well. And like I mentioned for the product, it does have a night vision option. Let me turn off all the light and show you guys what it looks like. So right now, turn off all the light except for one light. And what I'm gonna do is press the record button on here first. So now we just start recording. So what you guys are listening to right now and what you guys are seeing is from the camera. Now I'm going to turn off the light and show you guys what the night vision looks like. So here is what it actually looks like with night vision on. If you can see, it's actually pretty clear. It's like a black and white color, but the night vision is actually really clear when you guys do use it. So you see the night vision on here definitely does work, and it's actually very clear when you guys do use it. And the audio that's on here is not bad as well. So that way if you guys want to do a two-way audio, feel free to do so. So you can see when we do test out the product, it definitely does work. It took some time to set everything up, but really cool to give you guys all the different features on here. Into the chime option, the keypad option, video option, fingerprint option, the door lock option, and everything else you can control on the app. You can see how everything does work really well. Only thing to remember is that you do want to plug in an SD card onto the chime, so that way you can store all your video files and everything on there. But that is everything that's on the product. Now to go unboxing and test the product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. If you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality video doorbell that give you guys the chime option, the fingerprint option, the door lock option, and everything else that I mentioned as well, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't one of these, then obviously don't buy one. And save your money on something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys, so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.